Hi, I'm Kelly, and
Hello.
This is Becca.
Hello.
And we're going this travel dance station. Today we're going to do something, a makeover for me to look more ATS and have my makeup better, my hair better, and put together my costume in a way that makes me feel more comfortable and feel like I'm actually wearing the proper colors and patterns and everything. So that's what we're going to work on. So this is what I have on, and Becca's going to make me over.
We're gonna subtract and add.
Yes. Great.
So what do you feel comfortable in right now? What makes you feel good?
Okay, I like the bra. I like the coin bra. I like this belt.
Okay, you like this belt.
The top one. This one I added because just wearing this belt alone to me isn't enough.
Okay.
I'm not happy that the way they're both tying and then leaves this big
Leaves this gap right here.
Right. I'm not happy about that.
Okay.
But I like this bracelet.
Okay.
I'm not real thrilled with the necklace, and I'm not real thrilled with the earrings.
Okay.
Because I think I like the look, but I don't think they're heavy enough. I think they say something else because they're so light.
Okay.
When I bought these, I was excited about the coloring, but they're too bright to me. They don't say the same thing. This says something really bright and Easter-like colors, pastels.
Yes.
But you can do pastels,
almost
right?
like fluorescent. There's
Fluorescent, right?
Like,
because you can do
back in the
pastels,
80s, like
right?
neons. You can do pastels. I think like a really light pink or a really pale yellow is really pretty.
Okay.
Or even like you can even do like a really kind of melony color.
Okay.
But I think these are just like a little bit too 80s neon, maybe.
So if you could do pastel, but stay away from the neon.
Yeah, I would say like more of a natural flower too. Like try to go with more natural flowers.
Ooh, that's a good point.
Which you can get. I know there's the flowers that Fat Chance sells, and they have them on. There's an Etsy site that the lady who makes them sells them at. Or you can just go to Joann's and Michael's, get a hot glue gun, get the alligator clips, and make them yourself.
Okay, so for flowers, more natural look.
More natural.
Ooh, I didn't know that. That's
go
great.
with more of a natural look on the flower.
Okay.
And you can find them almost anywhere. And then I say the feathers too, a little bit more fusion. Not as much as I would say, to me, like scream ATS.
Okay. All right. So where do we start? What do you want?
Let's go ahead and take your belts off.
Okay. I can get them off.
Now, would you like to try to keep both belts or just keep one or the other?
I think I would like to keep the smaller one.
The smaller belt?
Because I really, really like the smaller one.
Okay.
And I got this from Yasmina's, one of her
One of her
annual
her
yard
swap
sales
meet?
from Yasmina. And the top too. I got the top from Yasmina too.
And I'll give a plug to Yasmina. You can actually buy this stuff with Shimmy Bliss on eBay or on her site.
And I'm really happy with them.
Yes.
They're beautiful.
I actually have a belt from her, which Stephanie back here is wearing.
Oh,
I got from Yasmina. I've named her.
Wonderful.
All right,
really
so
good.
let's go ahead. We're going to keep this one, right?
Right.
So I'm just going to put this down here for a second. That's the one we're going to keep. Let's go ahead and take out the flowers.
Okay.
Okay. And let's take off the necklace.
Can you put that for me?
Yeah, I can get it.
Okay.
Okay. Now
how should my skirt be fitting?
I think with the skirt, with the rise and how it fits most comfortable for you for your waistline. Some people may or may wear it at the mid rise.
Can I pull it higher?
You can if it feels better for you.
It feels better for me.
Does it feel better for you?
Yeah, well, I don't want my stomach to show, so if I could not do that, I'd be happy
Okay.
with that. So I could actually lift it higher if I wanted to.
You can. I don't think there's not like like you have to be showing like woo almost down to the hoo-ha, but like with me, I think it feels better where it fits your waist. Because I have a very low waist, but I think that you have a very high waist, like the old school kind of high waist. So I think it looks good for you there, and I think that feels the most comfortable.
It does.
Have you thought about double skirts?
No.
Would you be? Oh, sorry, Stephanie. Would you be against this double skirt?
No, not at all.
Wouldn't? Because there can be some fun tucking that goes along with it.
Okay.
Let me just try a skirt. I'm going to go with the green because you already have the green base.
Okay.
But if you want to put that one on underneath.
Put this one under?
Because we're going to do some fun tucking. she's got pants on. Because at ATS, we always wear pants underneath our
Does
skirts.
it matter what color?
No, I think it's funner when the colors are so like opposite. But I'm like a drag queen.
Now I think I will bunch you.
Now, one of the things you can do, like if you're wearing double skirts to get them to layer out right, if you do a spin, it'll have the skirts will lay out and then spin the other way. The skirts will actually match up better.
Okay.
Now, you can actually let the look, probably because the green's going to be a little bit bigger, or a little bit may stick out. But what you can do is you can actually bring out the underneath of the color of the skirt by tucking them.
Okay.
So, if you just get a piece of the skirt, and if you were like going to go this way, and we have a little bit of the green, which maybe this green's not going to pop as much, but then you've got a little bit of color of skirt underneath. So, if we were just to take and tuck like that, you have a little bit of another skirt showing. So it gives a little bit of a texture.
That looks pretty.
And you just tuck it as tight as. One of the secrets to do, there's a really good site called Tribe Noir, which I have it all written down so she can put that in later. But they have a whole tucking page.
Okay.
And it tells you how to do all kinds of different tucks. And so it's really nice and it really is helpful when you're first starting to tuck your skirts. But when you're tucking, it's basically whatever you feel best. You can do a really neat bustle, so it's all bustled in the back. So then you have a bunch of fun stuff going back here. You got a bunch of color. So when you're doing your Egyptian basic, the skirts are fine. It's just gorgeous.
So we're dancing with all this? And it just stays?
Yeah.
Okay.
Once you start tucking, the best thing to do is if you have drawstrings. I don't think this one's a drawstring.
No.
Is it elastic? The green one is. You tie it as tight as you can when you're tucking, so that when you tuck, it stays in place. So when you're doing your Egyptian basic and you're spinning, it stays in place and doesn't fall.
Okay, great.
But we're just going to kind of, we'll figure that out in just a second. Now, would you be opposed to, let's say, a sparkly scarf?
No, not at all.
All right, I have a couple.
Good. So we can do sparkle.
We can do sparkle.
Okay.
Glitter is not the ATS enemy. But like I said, I'm very sorry, I go off camera. I'm very much a drag queen with my whole ATS look, I think, but you can do sparkle.
Oh, that's really cool.
And what?
Where did you get these?
Oh, Plaza de Anaya here in Phoenix, or actually Tempe, Arizona. I have a couple of different ones, but you can do a lot of different fun things with it because it gives it a little pop of color and gives a little bit of sparkle and it catches the lights and it looks really nice on stage.
That's beautiful.
You can layer them.
Oh my goodness.
So you can layer them so then you get the two different colors together. And what I think is a fun thing to do is pick your predominant color within what you like. I'm obviously, like I think you can kind of tell I'm into the red family. And it's what makes me feel really good on stage and really brings me up on stage. And with you, I love you in green. So if you had like that basis of green, find what's going to be that contrast color that you want to use.
Okay.
But we could do both or one,
You're very pretty.
depending on what you would like to do.
I want to do both. I like
Do
it.
both? Would you want to do it with the red underneath?
Gold, yes, just like that with the red underneath. Yes.
Okay. So let's go ahead and we're just going to tie this on.
And the tie goes in the...
Well, it depends on how you want to tie. I think you can tie on the right side of the body when I tie on the other side. Because when you're in our posture, the right side's always out. So if you're doing a hip bump, that's kind of going to move a little bit and give a little bit of fun.
Okay.
So, and this also would, if with your other two belts, if you wanted to, you can always, with those two belts you have, because you have that gaping in the front, you could always take and pull this to the front so that you have the V in the front with your two belts. So then it'll just kind of disguise that bump, that width between the two belts.
Okay. Okay.
So, okay. Now, how do we like
That
that?
looks gorgeous. And this, you can't see, but this has a little bit of red in it right
and
here.
so it'll pick it up.
Ooh, that looks really pretty. And I'm sure I knew that red was there, but because you put this here,
It makes it come out. Look at how much more it came out. Like, I mean, it's all, bam.
that's really pretty.
Now, and then what I sometimes do is I'll do the tuck on the side. So if I was going to tuck, I would actually have done it before I got my skirts, or before I put my belt on. But if I was going to tuck this, I would take it and tie it and pull it as tight as you can, because what you don't want is that bulge to be there. I know it's horrible, but then when you put it down, because you'll get a little bit of bulge when you pull it tuck. But there you have a really nice, just kind of a swooping look to it, really pretty, and it kind of just gives a little bit of a fullness that we have, and look at it, gives you a nice little look.
Wow, that is really, really pretty. I love that. Let me stand up here though.
And plus, what it's done is added some color to your outfit.
It has.
And
texture. Wow.
And so, and you just got a little bit, and then, you know, just a little bit of color, little extra color here. Now, you could actually go with, let's say, a gold or a yellow underneath, too.
Okay.
To really bring it out, or you go with a red skirt, depending on how you wanted to do it.
It looks gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I'm happier already.